Hello my fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel, and welcome to day 4 of my May 2026 All Clubs Create series. Today we're going to be using the stitching die of the month, and this is Stitched Sunshine. So you'll see it makes this beautiful background panel, and I am actually going to do stitching today, friends. So this is what I used, as well as I used the Stampin' Die of the month, and I'm going to be using the sentiment that says sending a burst of happy. And then I cut my pieces and I've got everything ready to put together. Now, to cut my panel, I actually brought in more patterned paper. This time I'm using the I Love Summer paper pad. It's from Echo Park, and I used this sheet. So I centered the die as best I could onto this pattern paper so that I could kind of get that sunburst look with the polka dots as well. And then I grabbed my bin of embroidery floss to do my stitching. I'm using some of this Simon Says Stamp Sunbeam ink to do some ink blending, so I'll do that on this panel as well as on my little cutout sun smiley face. And this is beeswax, I believe. Yeah, this is beeswax. And here's my sentiment. Here's my floss. I've got all my things in here. Now I am going to make this a wobbler, the smiley or the sunshine, but I couldn't find a wobbler to save my life in my craft room. So I kind of made my own. I grabbed, let me show you what's left. You can see here the spring from a pen that didn't work anymore. Die cut 2 circles, poked a hole in this one, twisted one end in, and then I'm holding it with some double-sided tape. And then I'll attach this smaller circle to this side, and that's what I'll attach to the card, and that'll be my wobbler. So I am going to attach the white die cut circle to the back of my sun so that I have something to attach my little rosy cheeks and smiley face to. So let me do that, and then we'll get to stitching our background, or ink blending, and then stitching our background panel. Let me put together, let me ink blend this one first. See, I always forget a step. So I'm just grabbing a little bit here and just ink blending around the edge of my little sunshine center, just to give it a little bit of added dimension and color. See, super easy. And while I'm at it, I'll ink blend around my pattern paper here. That way I can put the ink away and be done with that portion of my card making process.
Is reflecting in your deep blue eyes, that day has begun. You spin around, you laugh too.
So I'm going to take off this side, kind of center my, trying to figure out where center would be, and that's about right. Then I can add my bits and pieces for my smiley face. Right there. I'm going to add some liquid glue to it though. And I did it this way because I wanted it to have a solid background layer, since I'm making it a wobbler card. And that'll make it easier for me to put all the pieces in where they belong. I always forget to grab my pickup tool. And then let me attach my sentiment to my background layer. I kind of did like a shadow layer, and all I did was use the same die that I used for the sentiment and cut it out of white cardstock and then ink blend it on that. And then let's get a little hole poked in here. Just, let me show you, just to get the other side of this spring inserted there. And let me see if I can get this done quickly. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell how I'm doing this, but I am just poking the other end of the spring through the little hole I made. I think I'm going to. There it goes. And then just twisting it so like a full coil comes through. Then I'll use some more of my double-sided adhesive to cover that up, as well as act as my tape for my card once I'm ready to attach it. So press that down real good. And that's going to be my wobbler look. So if you don't have any little wobblers, friends, grab an old pen, like, you know, the spring load pens, and if it's not working anymore, and grab the spring out of there and make your own little wobbler. Okay, so I have my needles in this little cute magnetic case that I got at Hobby Lobby so that I don't lose my needles. And these are the scissors I use when I'm doing cross stitching. So this, now I bought a bunch of embroidery floss, or yeah, it's embroidery floss from off of Amazon, and I'll link to what I bought just because I wanted a nice variety of colors. And then they came in the little skeins that they come in, but I took it off, made my own little floss holder on my Cricut, and then I just put what number it was and wound it up onto here. Now I'm going to use, I think, 3 plies of this floss. So there's 6 when you buy this, so I just have to take it apart. So it's 2 batches of 3. Okay, let me move that out of the way on these 2 goodies, and let's start. So you can always see there's some embossed lines here that kind of tell you where you're supposed to stitch. You don't have to stitch it that way. Like, you could go around in a circle here and maybe just go around the edge, but I do want it to be a sunburst of sorts, so I'll tape down my back end there so it doesn't move as I'm stitching, and then we can get going. So let me speed up the video and play a little music while I get my stitching all done.
See you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la 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 la. My God, I think I might be in love. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. You'll never feel alone as long as you're with me. Get rid of all your sorrows in the summer city. There's no place on earth I would rather be. La, 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 la.
Alrighty friends, let's finish this card. So you might have seen on that last bit of stitching that I changed in the back part anyway, how I was stitching that. Right here, instead of just going up back and forth, I kind of went across because I knew I wasn't going to have enough floss to finish if I didn't do that. And I wanted to make sure I had enough floss. Isn't that perfect? I kind of changed that a little bit. Now let me get some of my foam squares and I am going to pop up the sentiment right here on the corner. So I really want to make sure that my floss stays secure, so I'm going to use some of my double-sided adhesive just to be sure everything stays in place, that no stitches come loose. And hopefully this gets placed on here centered correctly because I am not using liquid glue, although I could. But let's try and get this on our card panel. I'm going to do a dry fit real quick, making sure we're the right way, and we are, because this is a full-size panel and it looks like my card is a little off, so let me trim it down. All right, this should be better, much better. So let's get this release paper off of here.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you spin around.
I love it. What do you think? Look at that. And I made my own wobbler. So proud of myself. Alrighty friends, here is our completed card for day 4 of my May 2026 All Clubs Crate series. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever made your own wobbler mechanism. This was my first time doing it, and I think I did pretty good. Check it out. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribed to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Laugh to yourself, and I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la la.